people of the world. People of the world, man. What's going on? I'm uh I'm just chilling out here in the studio, man. Just uh just doing my thing, man. And I figured I'd go live with you crazy people. I'm gonna take these headphones off because I really don't need them. Um, what's happening? Everybody doing good? Carol Baskin. Um, what's going on? We got three people in here, right? Francis, Jill, Elsie. We got everybody that matters, right? The only thing that we need in here is the Denny Baker, if she's out there. She's house sitting, so she's not here at the house. So Heather, Sandra D, and Connie, what's up? It's a chilly night in Oregon. Listen, it's a chilly night here in Franklin, Tennessee, too. But you know what? We're freaking rocking, man. We're making it hot up in this joint, man. What's up, Willie? Debbie? What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Andrew. Man, we got the party rocking. Did somebody bring some chips? South Carolina, by God. Everybody sound off. Where's everybody from, man? We know it's cold in Oregon. It's cold in Franklin. What's it like in South Carolina? Willie, what's happening? What's going on with your weather, man? Little weather update. What's up, Brock? What's up? Bridgeport, Illinois. Okay, well, we're headed up to Illinois pretty soon. Des Plaines and St. Charles, man. Woo, it's gonna be chilly up there. I know that for sure. Georgia, 25 degrees, cold in Cincinnati. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and it's too cold at home. That's right. So let me tell you what's happening in my world, man. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, man, but my Facebook followers have blown up, man. People are digging the old country. That's it, man. That's the sauce, right? People miss good old country music, man. It's that simple. I'm not saying I'm old, but they miss the good old country music, man. And I tell you, I've been posting these cool old videos and stuff. People are reacting, man. People are feeding back, letting me know, hey, man, I'm digging this stuff. I see what's happening. I'm putting up Waylon, putting up Willie, Dwight Yoakam, Shenandoah, Diamond Rio, Kitty Wells, Buck Owens, Conway Twitty, George Strait. The list goes on and on and on, man. Oh, and some Little Texas. I always got to put in some Little Texas. I'm going to try to put up some solo stuff here pretty soon. Like Another You, Another Me. Maybe I Fell, something like that. Here's the problem. Here's the situation that we have. Universal Music, they flag a lot of songs. They don't like for you to use their stuff. Hey, I totally get it. All I'm trying to do is just spread the news. I'm not making any money on this. I'm just trying to keep country music alive, man. That's all I'm That's all I'm doing, man. I'm not trying to steal anything. No, I'm not making no money, man. I'm just trying my best to just keep it alive, man. I'm like Frankenstein over here, man. Getting the electricity from up above, man, to keep the heart beating, man, of country music. That's what old Seals is doing, right? So, Sony Music, Universal Music. Listen, if y'all don't want to play the game, I'll play somebody else's music that wants it to be heard. Right? How you guys feel about it, man? Listen, like I said, man, I get it. As a songwriter, I totally understand. I got to make some money, man. Listen, I make like a half a cent on a million streams. That's about what it is these days, man. It's so bad, y'all. It's laughable. It is so horrible how Spotify and some of these companies who are streaming music is paying songwriters. It is absurd. It's really crazy. My God. So anyway, so let me see what some of y'all are trying to say here. All right, shut my big mouth. Right, everywhere, cold, cold, cold. Do they tell me snowflakes around 9 in San Antonio? Golly, listen, I was talking to a friend of mine down in Florida. It's going to be like 40 degrees in Tampa. That's about as good as I can whistle. Um, Going to Shipshewana on Friday, man. It's going to be cold. I'm going to bring 4 jackets. Yes, and thanks for the memories of the song back when. Hey, listen, I do what I can. Listen, I got to say this real quick. I'm not a person to live in the past. That's not what it is. I certainly don't want to live in the past. If you guys saw my digs around here, man, I've got the newest and greatest little keyboards, um, Macs, lighting equipment, uh, Yeti microphones. I just bought the new Mac iPhone. Okay, so I'm not saying that you know that we shouldn't progress as human beings. No, hey, no way, man. You know, but I'm just saying we can't forget what's good. We can't forget what's good. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to prove. Hope y'all understand that. I'm not someone to like, oh man, the best days are gone. Man. The best days are the ones that I have right now. Because that's all I got. Right? So just so you'll know. So might get some snowflakes after 9 p.m. Okay, San Antonio, right? Absolutely awesome. Thank you. Love that song. My favorite's Another You, Another Me. Had to put that up there, Sandra. Sandra D. Thank you so much. You know, that song, man, it has been so good to me over the years. It really has. I think that I've told you guys this story. People who've seen me live understand the story, but I'll tell you the story real quick of Another You, Another Me if you want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, I'm going to tell it anyway because it's my show. All right, so here's the deal, right? So, Another You, Another Me. I went to my cousin TJ, who is Troy Seals' son. As you know, Troy was the one who wrote all of those big hits, 40 number 1 hits, y'all. Okay, so I went to TJ and I said, "Hey man, do you think Troy's got some songs? Let me talk to him." So he calls Troy. Troy lets me know, "Man, I think I've got one for you." It was a song that him and Will Jennings wrote. Will Jennings just passed away not long back. Go check out Will Jennings on Wikipedia, y'all. This guy wrote monster songs, right? Like the theme for Titanic, right? So, and it was him and Troy. And so they wrote this song, Another You, Another Me. And when I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, man, what a great song. It moved me. I felt like, you know what? I think I could own this thing, man. So we went into the studio, sang it, got through with it. At the time, I was being produced by Rodney Crowell, right? And Rodney, he says, man, I love it, but I think that we need a female singer with you. I'm like, well, okay, what you got, you know? Well, and I'm thinking that he's just going to bring us like a female background singer in town. And he said, how about Winona? And I'm like, sure, that's great. And just not thinking that it's really going to happen. But sure enough, we got it scheduled, or should I say he got it scheduled. And here come Winona, man. We were recording here in Nashville at a place called Treasure Isle. And Treasure Isle, there's been many big old hits recorded out of there. Even after my stuff, there was a lot of hits recorded there. All of the Jason Aldean stuff was cut there. But that was after me. But there's been a lot of big cool stuff that's been recorded there. Anyway, so Winona comes in, she sings it, man, just sings it so well. And sure enough, that's how it worked. So there's the story of Another You, Another Me. Okay. All right. So love your Facebook stuff. Willie, thanks, man. Again, man, I'm so glad to be friends with you, man. I just really appreciate your love of music and you hanging in there with me, man, as a supporter. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be able to meet you one day at a show or something, right? All right. So Sherry says, hi, y'all. What's up, Sherry? Welcome to the neighborhood, man. So love when you put the old country out there. Love when Denny puts my love Elvis out there. You both make this girl smile. Listen, I tell you, you know, between my stuff, look, I'll be honest with you. Denny Baker was the one who was telling me over and over and over, you need to find a little thing and post. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that stuff, man. You know, I got to write a song, or I got to learn this, or I got to learn that. And I put it off for like 2 or 3 years. But finally, it kind of hit me. I was like, you know what? I really would like to be able to like talk about stuff that I know something about. I mean, I don't want to just put up anything on my Facebook, right? Because there's a lot of anything on Facebook for sure. But I thought, man, you know, I think that that'd be cool. So that's why I've been doing it, you know. So I appreciate it. And her stuff that she's got on Elvis is so cool, man. A lot of cool stuff on Elvis. So let me see here. There's a lot of music I don't listen to. My radio died and my van died. Man, wait a minute. So there's a lot of music I don't listen to or don't listen. My radio died in my van, and my van died. It's very cold in Nebraska. Heather, you need to get somewhere and get warm and get your music playing, man. So Mark said Fort Walton going to be cold up in Dosey's Dock. Really? Golly, Mark. Oh, man, listen. I just love Dosey's Dock. I just do. I just love it there, man. I can't wait to come back. I think that we're going to be there March 22nd. I think that that's what's going to happen. I need to make sure, but I think that that's the deal. Anybody around Fort Walton needs to come out and see that show for sure. Love from East Texas. Yes. Is it cold there? I bet you it is. Um, oh my God. Karen says, hi, Brady, from extremely frigid Ontario, Canada. Okay, listen, man. I know Trump's been talking about making Canada another state. Listen, man. I can't imagine living in Ontario, Canada, where it feels like you're living in a refrigerator, man. It was cold enough in Cincinnati where I'm from, but I just can't imagine it, Karen. So God bless you for it. All right. Oh God, dog, I got a hangnail, man. Don't you hate that? All right, so okay, let me see. Amen. The best is yet to come. Man, you're pulling out the stops, Jill. The best is yet to come. Listen, a lot of people don't really know about that song. Do you know that it was released as a single? It was. Warner Brothers, I'm just going to say it. Warner Brothers dropped the big ball on that right there, man. That was a really cool song. It was a song that me and Rodney Crowell wrote, and probably my favorite of my second Warner Brothers record. Just a really, really cool tune, man. Yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned that. There's Denny Baker. She's dancing into the room, right? She's got her little dance emoji going on there. She's arrived. Yeah, Debbie, Rodney Crowell, Crowell, Crowell. Yeah, man. Listen, Rodney is the real deal. I called him just the other day. Denny has got a friend who I won't tell you the whole scenario just yet or whatever. He's got a friend who's got a daughter who needs some help. I mean, there's a lot of medical bills, so on and so forth. When it comes time, I may have to get on here and really, really get you guys to dig deep in your pockets to help this little girl out. I'm telling you, it's a very, very sad situation. I just can't believe that sometimes insurance companies won't pay some of these medical bills, like for her little wheelchair and stuff like that or whatever. So I was starting to call all of my friends. I called Tracy Lawrence and Rodney Crowell and Gordon Kennedy, who knows Peter Frampton and Garth Brooks, and started getting the ball rolling or whatever. Y'all, people started showing up. Tracy Lawrence, man, he was like, I'll throw in a signed guitar. Garth Brooks was like, you know what, I'll do like a signed, anthology package for for an auction kind of thing. So it's going to be really cool. I don't know when the show is going to be, but it's going to be really cool. There's going to be really, really cool guests. Daryl Worley stepped up, and we're just now getting the ball rolling on that one. So I'm just so thankful for my Music City friends who they just got a big heart, man. And I just really, really appreciate it. But like I said, I'll tell you all about that later on down the line. Let me see what I got here. Hello from Iowa. Man, I bet you it's cold out there too, man. Sandy, what's up? What's up with you? What's happening? Barb said, I love some Conway Twitty. Listen, me and Denny get into it all the time. She don't understand. I tried to let her know just how much of a fan Conway was of Elvis, right? Because every time I love doing my that's my job, but doing my Conway, Um, what else did he do? What was some of those other songs, man? Hello, darling. It's nice to see you. All that kind of stuff. And I'll do that every now and then for Denny. She's like, please, God, don't do it anymore. But I freaking love me some Conway Twitty, man. Conway Twitty is the real freaking deal. I mean, he was honky tonk, man, with some of that tight fitting jeans and freaking something about love to lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in my ear, right? Man, Sammy Kershaw did a cool freaking cover of that. You guys checked out. You know what? I'll put that on the freaking Facebook so you guys can check it out. But Conway's good, man. He's the freaking best. So check this out. I'll tell you a little Conway stuff. I know Denny's over there laughing right now. But so here's something cool. This is really strange. So I'm growing up, right? My dad tells me stories of him getting Conway and my Uncle Troy into a club in Hamilton, Ohio called the Twilight Inn. Conway was too young to get in there, so Dad acted like his father to get him in, right? That's how long ago this has been. This is back in Conway's rock and roll days. So they would get in there, man, freaking rock and roll. Conway was a heck of a rock and roll singer. You guys go check out some YouTube stuff of some of his early days, man. He had this cool little rockabilly kind of stuff going on. Very, very cool. When I played that to Denny, she was like, nah, I like that. So check that out. I think that's really cool. Now, here's what's really strange. So I'm on Facebook. I'm looking around, just scrolling. Here comes this black and white picture. Can I put that on here? Let me see if I can figure that out, man. I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. Let me see. Media, logo, clips, background. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'll do it some other time. Well, look, check it out. So I see Conway and this pretty girl, blonde girl, next to a white Corvette. And I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute. Is that Joanne? Joanne is my aunt. She's married to Troy. And I'm looking, I'm like, what? That's not Joanne, is it? So sure enough, I freaking look it up. It was Joanne, man. Joanne was Conway's girlfriend for a while, man. I'm like, what the heck kind of freaking crazy love affair, love triangle is going on, man? It was nuts. So sure enough, man, she dated Conway back in the day. But Conway and Troy were really good friends, man. I don't know what happened with all that stuff. Listen, evidently it probably didn't make like a big deal or anything, because Troy and Conway stayed friends for years, man. Like one of the deals that Conway cut with my uncle early on was, if my uncle gave the song, if there's a honky tonk angel that'll take me back in, to Conway, Conway said, man, please don't put that out, Troy. I want to cut that song. So Conway takes the song, cuts it. It becomes Conway's first number one song, right? But the deal that was cut was, all right, I'll give you that song. Because, see, now listen, Troy had his own career, man. He was on Atlantic. He was the second artist signed after Willie Nelson. right? So sure enough, Troy gave the song because Troy had wrote it with Dumpy Rice. Dumpy Rice was the guy who taught me how to play piano. How crazy is this world, right? So Conway said, I tell you what, if you'll give me that song, if I get a record deal, if this thing goes #1 or whatever, from now on, whenever I make a record, you're going to have a song on it. And sure enough, that's what happened. That's the reason why Troy had so many songs cut by Conway. Bet you didn't know that, did you? All right, so there you go. Willie says, I absolutely love your song, Kentucky Boy. Speaking of, my Uncle Troy wrote Kentucky Boy. And the reason why I cut Kentucky Boy, because I'm not from Kentucky, but my dad is. And I wanted to cut it for my dad. All right? Which, by the way, if you see this right here, a lot of people say, are you married? I'm not married yet, but it's a promise ring to Denny Baker. And this little ring right here was my dad's wedding ring. Right? Isn't it crazy how the world goes around and around and around? Okay. All right, let me see here. What are you guys talking about up here? Denny's in the house, man. I get beach vacation for my birthday. What? Oh, she says I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it. Don't want to do it. I've tried. I can't. All right. So, Karen, back to the Canadian freaking Arctic up there. I hate Canadian winters. It's something like minus 28 Celsius. Listen, man. I can deal with cold weather. I can deal. I still got a cough, by the way. I can deal with cold weather, but I can't deal with being able to go outside or going outside and the chill take your freaking breath away, man. I can't do that. Okay, so back to Jill. Jill sang that was a fabulous song. What? A Honky Tonk Angel? There's a honky tonk angel, take me back in. I should sing it. Well, you know what? Listen, I've tried. Here's the thing about it, man. That it's been cut by several people and this and that or whatever, and the versions out there are just so dadburn good. I just don't want to throw in my 2 cents and it not be as good. It's as simple as that, man. I just, All right, so wait a minute. Barb says it's 7 below zero in Des Moines. Oh my gosh, Barb. You better get your tail out of that joint, man. Go south. And David says, hi from San Diego. What's up, man? Now, okay, wait a minute. So is it cold out west, man? Is it cold out there? Denny said, stick to Elvis. Love Conway's 50 stuff. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Conway is one of the greatest, no doubt. Love Conway. Yep. Wait a minute. So, favorite Conway song is Desperado Love. I need to go check that out, Willie. Here, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write it down here. Wait just a second. I can't ever spell Desperado. Desperado Love. If he's got a version of him singing it live, I'll put it up on my Facebook. That's that's kind of my thing. I mean, I put up a couple of things where it's just a video or something like that or whatever, but I like to hear live versions of these older tunes, man. I just think that there's something cool and compelling about that. It just really shows what's really going on. Listen, by the way, so did you guys see the inauguration? Okay, listen, I'm not going into politics. That's not what I'm saying. I want to talk about Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood. Okay, so I'm watching the dude running the MP3 player messes up. Don't know what happened. Bad cable. Song gets erased. Computer dies. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what kind of glitch happened. But it did. And everybody's standing there in this awkward silence. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what a way to start off the freaking presidency, man. What's going on? I'm freaking out. The performer in me, I'm just like, please, God, somebody do something, man. This is not right. And then about that time, man, she just started singing. And I'm like, okay, there we go. And immediately I thought, that's America, right? We are resilient, man. It doesn't matter if the MP3 player is going to play or not. We're going to plow right through it. And Carrie Underwood performed. There wasn't no track. She was just singing, and she sang the crap out of it. Her pitch was on. The emotion was there. Listen, anybody, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Paul McCartney. Anybody would be nervous in that particular situation. All eyes are on her. And she stepped up. She did America proud. Listen, there's times when Carrie screams at me, man. I'll just be honest with you. Some of her songs, I won't go too far into it. Some of her songs, she sings too hard. She gets too aggressive and she's screaming at me, man. And I'm just like, hey, just listen. I didn't come here to be screamed at. So sometimes I got a problem. But when she sang that song today, I was like, you know what? Props to that woman. She did America proud. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think so? I think so. All right. Donna says, hello from North Carolina. What do you say, Donna? Brock Davidson, hope you start feeling better. Listen, I am feeling better, but I got this cough, man. Every now and then I'll just be and then I don't know what happens, but it's still there a little bit, right? All right. So let me scroll to the bottom here. Carrie was great, Sandy says. Love it. Desperado Love is on YouTube. Okay. All right. Boom, boom. I'm gonna put Conway. Love it. So when you feel like giving up on me, don't look down deeper in your heart. Let me see if I can play that. I don't know if I can turn this around where you guys can hear it or not. Okay. I haven't played that song in forever. So when you feel like giving up on me, don't look down deeper in your heart. It's just another rainy day that's waiting for the sun. Baby, please don't lose your faith and run. The best is yet to come. I know sometimes you think I'm kind of lazy. Yeah. Some things I say and do are bound to drive you crazy. All I want to do is to be there for you when your dreams come true and take the hard times, make them better. Yeah, babe. So when you feel like giving up on me, don't look down deeper in your heart. Yeah. It's just another rainy day that's waiting for the sun. Baby, please don't lose your faith and run. The best is yet to come. There you go. Yes, the best is yet to come, baby. Oh yeah. So I haven't sang that one in quite some time, as you can tell. All right. So yeah, Connie was saying Carrie has a lovely voice. She really does. She just nailed it today, you know. So Jean says, I love it when you sing for us. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, Jill. All right, yes. You like that, huh? Good. Um Tom wants to hear another you, another me. Let me see. Is it any wonder I hold you so tight? It's because we'd never promised one more day or night. Remember, there will never be another you, another me, another life for us to live, to give each other all we give. And time goes by so fast, I wanna make each moment last. I wanna hold you close to me and show you all our love can be. I won't let go too easily. There will never be another you and me. Yeah, a little something for you. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. And I love you too, Denny Baker. Um, Thank you, guys. You know, listen, I tell you, man, you know, I'm so thankful after all of these years to be able to still do it, man. You know, sometimes I hear some of these singers out there and players, you know, that can't quite muster it up anymore, man. And it's so sad to see. The other day I was seeing this documentary of Phil Collins, arguably one of the best drummers ever. And one of the best singers too, man. I mean, the dude could just flat out sing. Was the voice of the '80s pop music for sure. And and to see him there with the cane and stuff like that, it just breaks my heart, man. I just, I just, so I'm just thankful that I'm still able to do it, and I'll do it as long as I can. Um, and the good Lord lets me, simple as that, Um, so yes, said I watched that with Phil. Awesome guy. I mean, he really is just super funny, cool, very endearing guy. Just really really cool. Um, so yeah, But so listen, I do have to say this. So I'm looking at my phone here because I always get stuff mixed up. See, here's my brand new phone, man. I got the Pro Max, because I had an iPhone 11. So it was old, man, and I was like, you know what, by God, I'm just gonna freaking, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna get her done. Um, so let me see here. Well, I think it glitched on me. So yeah, seriously, I think it did. Or maybe I'm the one that's glitching. Yeah, it's kind of freaking out on me. Um, okay, let me see if I can go by memory. The 23rd of January, we're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio, at the Music Box Supper Club. Okay, it's going to be an acoustic show. Um, just playing it all real acoustic. Seals and Crofts 2 show, by the way. Now, the 24th, I'm going to be in Shipshewana, Indiana at the Blue Gate Theater. That's an acoustic solo show. So that's me singing some of the stuff kind of like you just heard, like I'm going to probably, I need to rehearse this. Like I played this before on here, but that, let's see, I'm rehearsing with you. So you think I'll be alright, and I'll forget you in time. And I will want you here with me every night. We could still be friends once in a while. Think again, 'cause maybe you're wrong. How can I just be friends with someone I've loved for so long? What were you thinking when you turned your back and walked away? Who do you think you're leaving? Did you think I'd let it in this way? What were you thinking? Right? So like some old little Texas tunes like that. I'm gonna play some, of course, some Hot Apple Pie stuff. Play a little Dan Seals, little Seals and Crofts. I mean, some of you out there who have seen me, I kind of throw in a bunch of stuff, some new stuff. But Shipshewana, man, the 24th. And then I'm going to be in Des Plaines, Illinois. Des Plaines, Illinois. That's going to be a Seals and Crofts 2 show. And then I'm going to be in St. Charles the night after that. So it's going to be a big 4-day run, man. That's like a full out tour, man. So I don't do those very often where I do one show right after the next. But I'm telling you, man, I don't know what it is, but the shows are coming in. And I like it. It's cool, man. It's cool, So if you're up north, please come out to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. And we always try to um, meet everybody after the show and stuff like that. So make sure that, you come up to us after the show. All right. Okay. So let me see what I got here. Let me see. Will, you're absolutely amazing. I've loved voice. That's awesome. Thank you for playing and singing. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Um, don't forget to thumbs up, peeps. Yes, absolutely. And listen, on the YouTube, on my YouTube, I'm working it like I'm trying to work my Facebook stuff, y'all. So please go over there and rewatch videos on there, because those watch hours really, really do help me. Right? Trying to get to that 4,000 mark. I kind of dropped the ball last month, man. I was doing good on my lives, and then I stopped. I've just got too much going on, man. It's simple as that. So, but if I get up to that 4,000 mark, I think it'll motivate me to like put up some really cool new content. Okay, so come over there, help me, thumbs it up, comment, stuff like that. Okay. See, I've got my little banner here too. Let me see if I can put this thing up here, man. Look, boom, like and subscribe. That's what you need to do. Okay. Okay, so come to Raleigh, North Carolina, or Myrtle Beach. We're coming to Myrtle Beach. Okay, let me see where I'm gonna be. Let me see where I'm gonna be, man. I'm coming to Myrtle Beach soon. Like it or not. Let me see. Where am I gonna be here? Where is it? April? Yes, April the 12th. I don't know where, but it's on my website. Um, Oriental, North Carolina on the 11th, Myrtle Beach on the 12th. Boom. Come out and see us, Donna. So love your version of Really Love to See You Tonight. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Covering that song was just so natural for me, man. I just love that song. It's a great one, man. Thank you. My buddy that runs tractor pools, he have Axe Play. If you'd like to do it, out of Kentucky, absolutely, Brock. Let him know to contact me through Facebook Messenger or through my contact on my website. At the very back side of my website, it has a contact form there, and it comes to me. So please have him contact me, and we'll see if we can arrange something. That'd be great. I love playing Kentucky because all of my family's up there, so it's really cool. Sandy, thank you so much for sharing my videos. It means so much. It really, really does. I think I told you guys this or whatever, but during Christmas, I shared a Brenda Lee video that she had put. It was the cutest video, man. It was her in Target, and she was shopping around, and she had this new remastered thing of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, have a whole thing. It was her. She's walking around. Nobody knew who she was. I was like, oh man. But she was just as cute as she can be, man, walking around or whatever. Do you know that got 8.8 million views? 8.8 million views, man. I got more views than she did. I was like, oh my God. I kind of felt bad about it. I'm like, oh my God, well, at least it was promoting her album, though. That's how I felt about it. I was like, you know what? At least there's some people out there that know about it now, right? So Donna said, will do. Yes, Donna. Yes, please do. Yeah, tell all your friends about it too, make it a big party. Saw you with Little Texas in 92, Gaffney, South Carolina. Oh my gosh, man. 92, man, that was my wild and woolly days, man. That was just crazy. Crazy days back then, man. All right. Ron, what's up, wild man? What's up with you, buddy? Man, it's been quite some time since I've seen you, brother. Um, but I see you online all the time. So there's there's Nellie Olson. She's in the house. I just love it. I love it. Yes. Well, y'all, listen. Did you enjoy yourselves? I hope you did. What's up, Rhonda? I hope you've enjoyed. My little impromptu um performances there. My voice is not even warmed up, so sorry if it's a little ragged. But yes, it has been, Ron. But like I said, go to my website, see where I'm gonna be. And listen, if you haven't done it just yet, subscribe to my new Facebook stuff, right? So I'll kind of go over that real quick. So I've tried little subscription this and that and Patreon this and that and all that stuff, whatever. Facebook makes it really, really easy and real fun, and just like it's just like I can press a couple of buttons and then bam, I can share content to just subscribers, right? So I've already done that. Connie knows all about it, right? Because she's a subscriber. So what happens is if I share pictures, I can share them to the subscribers first, like 24 hours or 48 hours before anybody else. But there's a whole lot more to it. Like even during Christmas or whatever, I gave away a coupon for my book, God Bless Texas and Me Too. Um, I will give away VIP kind of access stuff through the year at certain venues and so on and so forth. Just exclusive kind of content. So if you haven't done so, do so. It's only 99 cents a month, right? That ain't nothing, right? So but it's cool, man. It's kind of like VIP treatment, man. I need to get you guys some lanyards, all right? Um but hey, I love you guys, man. Um I don't know if you're subscribed or not, Jill. I don't think you are. Not on Facebook. You better get your tail over there and subscribe, by God. But listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting me and just becoming friends, man. I really consider y'all friends, and I just appreciate it. Sometimes I'll just unload some emotional stuff here and there or whatever, because life gets kind of crazy and you need friends, man. So it's wonderful to see you guys on here, and like I said, I love you. um and hey, Nelly, thank you so much. And just you guys have a wonderful evening, and keep checking back, and keep on liking, subscribing, and all that kind of stuff. All right. So I'm gonna go for the night. Peace out. Deuces out. All right. We'll see y'all later on down the line. Much love and God bless. Bye bye.